What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the 100% Real podcast. And we're going to set this up as like a podcast and the Through the Eyes of a Legend interview. We're going to just put them both at the same time. But today I have here with me the legendary Jaquan, the real McCoy.
Oh man, thank you.
Me and this guy go way, way back. I think maybe as far back as when I was in middle school. So he's been really motivational in my life right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jaquan McCoy.
Thank you, Glenn. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I want to just um, talk about like how it was when I was in Taekwondo and everything, like from when I first. Well, I don't know if you remember when I first started. I'm not sure. What? I think you were there when I first started.
I was there. I think I was kind of in between, like going to college and coming back
Yeah.
home. And I remember you and Robert, your little brother Robert, and everything. But I was generally there for most of it. First started and everything. Yeah.
So, could you say that the the version of me now was way different than when I first started? Whenever you first met me, could you possibly like
Highly,
yeah?
highly, highly. You're you're more outgoing than you were back then.
Oh, for
You're
sure.
you were a lot shyer and everything, and you really, I think martial arts and taekwondo helped you come out of your shell and help you be able to express more and everything. So, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely the
for sure.
difference.
I say that
Definitely.
too, cause like whenever people that I've known for like a long time, they'll ask me like, when did you start being like this? You were never like this. I was like, it's probably because of Taekwondo, cause that taught me pretty much everything from my confidence level to discipline, everything, and I just apply that with everything I do.
That's right. That's right.
And so yeah, like I said, me and Mr. Jaquan go way, way back. Um, we've we've what have we done? I forgot. I forgot that fast. Um, he's been to a couple of my birthday bashes and parties that I've held here at the house. So, um, like I said, it's nothing but love, my brother. You know, and it's Christmas Eve, and it's also your birthday. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah, old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
old.
So, dang, it's been this long. That's crazy. From what 2000? Ooh, like 2008, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it's an eight. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, because I was 13 at the time.
Uh-huh.
Wow, wow. Yeah, so he's been there in my teen years, everything. Seen me grow up literally. Um, and I gotta say thank you for everything, man.
Um, that's no problem. That's
From
what I like. That's what I do it for, is to see the growth. That's why I love teaching taekwondo and like helping the youth. Like I like to see from when you guys start to where you guys go. It's like that. Like Bruce Lee says, it's not the journey, it's not the destination, but it's the journey. And
yes,
I
sir.
like to see that. Like that's great stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And I think with you inspiring me to do these kind of things made me start doing Boys and Girls Club. And so
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing that I've been working there for a good maybe 3-4 years now. So a lot of what y'all have taught me from like discipline, confidence, everything like that. I use that with the kids I work with that have maybe like low self esteem and all kinds of stuff like I had growing up. So I take all of that, give my knowledge to them, and watch them grow over the years. So
Right.
that's that Taekwondo has played a big part in my life, and it was my life for a lot of years, almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes,
what,
sir.
8 or 9 years, I would say. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Um. So yeah, I remember when I couldn't when I couldn't break the brick for my black belt test. That was tough, and I think you came to talk to me and everything, and how stuff was gonna be fine, um, and I think Master Yim gave me the option to use my foot, and I was like, oh, I think I can do this. I can do this now. And when he said it, I was like, okay, use my foot. I was like, this is gonna be easier than I think it's gonna be because my foot has so much power versus my hand.
Right.
And so when I did it, it felt amazing because all that work that I've put in through those 8-9 years of Taekwondo finally paid off. Even though I was wearing shoes that day, but I think yeah, the Taekwondo has been really helpful to me since I first started, and I I do want to get back though. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to get back, uh, and train again, and maybe work for my second degree. So
And like I say, uh, once we know our saying, once a black belt,
always
always
a
a black
black
belt.
belt.
And you and Glenn, we will be more than happy to have you come back and train. That would be awesome. And never forget that you're never too old or too young to start Taekwondo. Well, maybe too young. You can't start Taekwondo. But you're never too old to start back or train in Taekwondo.
For sure.
We've had students from 50 to 74 to
Ooh,
almost 80 years old. So,
wow.
you know, everybody's more than capable of training and experience, Taekwondo or whatever martial art that they might find suitable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think, like, martial arts in general, that's something. If you really think about martial arts, has been passed down for years and generations and generations and generations and generations and generations. It's might have changed a little bit here, and it's might have changed a little bit there, but it's something that's always been a core value in training and discipline,
for sure.
self confidence, and strength. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like the saying, "If it ain't broke, don't fix it." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's been passed down since forever, and it's still the same thing. It's still going on till this day. So
for sure.
it's I
And
suggest for everybody to at least try it. It's not for everybody. Some people, it's not for me. It's not my thing. But I always tell everybody to at least give it a try.
for
Take a
sure.
class. Just, see how you like it. You might end up really, really liking it and enjoy it. You know. They'd be like hooked on phonics. You'd be like hooked on
I think I remember my first thing that I learned. I think you helped me with. We were doing. I think we were doing jump sidekick,
yes.
and I was really big into wrestling then, and I think we talked about it during the after school program. I think,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like, it's pretty much like sweet chin music in a way. the way how
Right.
Shawn Michaels did the sweet chin music, and then the jump sidekick is kind of like, I'd say like a slowed down version of it. The way that we the way that you kind of explained it to me, and then
Right.
after a while, I started watching videos on YouTube, watching Shawn Michaels do it, and then that next class we started doing it again because I think that was one of White Belt's um, things to pass the test was
Right. Board breaking.
was the jump sidekick, and
Right.
I did it, and when I broke that first board ever, I was like, oh my gosh, I did it. And board breaking is a fun part of Taekwondo for me because it allows me to do stuff that knew I couldn't do years ago. Like,
Right.
who would think that with the right training and technique, I would be able to break a monster board with ridge hand. Like, my hand is not that. That's ridiculous.
Right.
But when I did that for the first, when I broke that monster board for the first time, that really let me know, like, I really don't know my strength yet.
Yes.
And even with I think I remember I broke two with the knife hand, I think.
Mhm.
And that really put a fire off in my head, like, oh snap, you got to keep this in the vault, you cannot let this out, no. No.
Yes, sir.
And so I think it's like with whenever whenever we started doing board breaking, that was my first thing. I was like, oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And then whenever we did it, and you or Mr. Miller or Master M called my name to go up, I was just so amped up. I was ready to break these boards. I was so hyped. I was like, oh, let's go, let's go. And then afterwards, I was just like, yes, let's go. And then but I think, I'm not gonna lie, my favorite part of Taekwondo has to be either the rolling technique, the falling technique. I love it. I love it. Whenever I finally got that dolphin down, it was over. It was
Yes.
over.
Yes. 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 That's one of my favorite ones too. We use it in demonstrations. Used it in class. It's helpful.
That's probably one of my favorite things.
It's
But
helped me in real life.
oh, for sure.
In real life, I'm actually, you got, believe it or not, y'all, I'm like really clumsy. Like I fall a lot. So, so like hitting that ground, knowing how to fall and roll and hit that ground, yeah, it helps a lot.
I remember when Robert was younger. We went to this place where my stepdad does like stuff with 5 points, and
Mhm.
he was at the top of the stairs. I remember this like it was yesterday. He was like, I'm about to jump. I'm gonna jump. I was like, you're not gonna land it. So he jumped and rolled. I was like, what? Like he jumped off the stairs and rolled. I'm like, wait a minute now. Why would you do that? And Robert was a lot smaller then, so it scared the mess out of me when he did it, because he was so confident that he was gonna roll out of it. I was like, wait a minute now, this ain't right. But
Impossible.
that I mean that's why Master M named him Super Robert. He was Super
Right.
Robert for a reason.
It's Super Robert, yeah.
And then I think the hardest thing I had to do in Taekwondo, circuit training.
Oh, that's my favorite.
But you helped me push through and get through every single obstacle that we had to do. So I want to say thank you for that because you know my limits, and especially with my medical condition, you know what what um what needs to be done as far as me getting through everything. So I want to say thank
See,
you for that as well.
that's a big thing, that having like a really good instructor, and that's something that Master Yim helped me train as, and it's something that he's really good. Master Yim's really good at saying as well, is you know knowing how far to push. You have
Yeah,
some people that might push just way too much, and you end up like really just hating it. Like, you know what? I hate it. I quit. And then you have some people that don't. It's okay. Don't worry about it. And and that's bad for the student, because then they get lazy and lackadaisical and
yeah,
everything. You have to know when to say, "Hey, listen, you need to come on. You can do this. Don't stop. Don't give up. Don't quit. Persevere. Be strong." So, like I said, Master Yim helped install that in me, because at one point I was that lackadaisy instructor, like, oh, okay, well, maybe we should just stop right here. And he helped me realize and see, like, oh no, like, certain
yeah,
people, certain individuals, everybody has their limit, and you have to know, and that makes a good instructor, knowing everyone's limit, knowing your students, basically.
for sure, for sure. Um, I got one question. Where did the whenever we did the whenever we had the Christmas show a couple years back, where did the whose idea for the Bruce Leroy, whose idea was that?
So, the, you talking about the Bruce Leroy with Master Miller, and I was showing up, and
Who is the danciest in the land? Danciest is not a word. It is today. that, that's one of that's my favorite part right there. That's my favorite part.
I was coming up with the show, and I was thinking about ideas to do for the show, and I was all like, I was talking to Master Miller, I was like, yo, bro, we should do Bruce Leroy. I think I had just watched like some snippets of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And like it just gave me the idea, like, I was like, Master Miller, like, you would be perfect for this part right here. And then I was like, I can see me as showing up. But it's crazy because every Christmas show I'm always a bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't ever get to play no good guy. But that year I was like, you know what? I won't be showing enough. I won't be showing enough. I'm here to like swimwear, like. So it was doing that. That's one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite Christmas shows, actually. That's one of the funniest ones. Every time I go back and watch it, I always die laughing. There's so much behind the scenes stuff that happened during that show, like the training up to it. There's a sequence where like me and Master Miller, our fight scene, we're fighting, boom, 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 and he catches my punch, and then he clutches it back like
Ah.
when he does it, I say I'm like and then he does it again, and like I let out like a really high pitched scream, like and like he every time we practiced and did it, he would die laughing. I was like, bro, you can't do that during the show. He was like, man, it's just your face. Like when you do it, I can't look at your face because every time you do it, I die laughing. I'm like, bro, like focus, come on, let's do it. And it's me, like I said, I'm mad clumsy, so it was a lot of me like tripping, falling over, hitting the ground, boom, boom, boom. So, and I don't know if you ever had the show. I'm gonna give you a little secret. So check this out. I don't know if you have that DVD or not, but if you do, like if you go back and watch the part where our final fight scene and I knocked Master Miller into the blue mat.
Yeah.
So I knocked him into the wall, and his phone is actually placed underneath there, and he was supposed to pick his phone up.
No.
like I have the glow, and like and then there was a little bit more to our fight sequence where he like knocks me out, like beats me and everything. You know what I'm saying? But when the mat fell, his phone like it had went. I guess it fell somewhere else, and he couldn't find it. So he had just got up, and he was like, "It's over. That's it." He walks out, and then you see me at the end sitting there like, "Bless Leroy, where are you going? Where's Leroy?" Because I was waiting for him. I was like, "What do you mean it's over? Like we got another fight?" Like I was like, I'm sitting out there thinking like, I'm like, okay, one more part. Here we go. And then he's like, it's over, and he walks out like off the stage. And I'm all like, what do you mean it's over? Like I'm like, did he forget? I'm like, am I still out here for no reason? Like I was just shocked. So I was like,
I'm trying to think. Was that the same? Was that the same show where Robert finally got that no hand cartwheel? I think that was that show.
I want to say that was the same show that Robert got no hand cartwheel. Yeah.
I think it was because
I would say the year before that y'all had did the was it the year or 2 years before that y'all did the Michael Jackson Thriller.
I remember that. All right. So all right. So we were gonna do the Thriller thing, right? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go all out for this. This is a show. I'm gonna go all out for this. I'm wearing the Michael Jackson hat. I got a pink shirt on. I got the glove and everything. I'm like, oh boy, what am I doing? Whenever I look back at it, I'm like, this is really cringy. What was I thinking?
I was like, I'm not going to like, no. I was like, I'm going to let everybody get their feelings. When he was feeling himself, I was all like, all right, here we go. I'm going to let him do his thing.
I was like, what?
Like, kill it.
I was like, what am I doing? And then I watch how Robert was dancing around me. I was like, what are you doing, dude?
He was hitting the
I was like, what are you doing? I was trying so hard not to laugh. I was trying my hardest not to laugh that day. But it's kind of crazy though how me, Robert, and Jakari are still so close.
Yeah, that's that brothership, that's that bond.
Yes, sir. Because I think me, Robert, and Jakari met. We met at we were taking swimming lessons, and we all met that way. And then after that, we did we didn't know Jakari took Taekwondo then. So when we got there, he was already there, and so we're like, what? And so after that, it was a wrap.
Right.
Him and Robert became real close. Jakari came to the house a couple times, and then after that, it's been after that, it's pretty much history.
I kind of go back on what you asked me earlier about like how y'all grew up and y'all change. Whoever's listening, if y'all know Robert and Jakari now, they are not the same person they were when they were kids. Like,
no, they're not.
Like, and I know Jakari, Robert. If y'all hear this, this is Mr. Jaquan, and y'all have to know I've known y'all since y'all are little, and y'all are not the same kids. Y'all are some hyper active little kids when y'all were growing up. Like,
that's true. That's true.
Other level type stuff, like Glenn. One thing I'll say you always kind of had was like a really chill vibe. You kind of just been kind of chill and everything. You were chill, quiet when you were younger. Now you're like chill. Hey, yo, this is me. What's up now? Like that's you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Robert and Jakari, they were like Like when I see them now, like,
goodness gracious.
right, exactly, like all over the place. But like Robert Jacari, now I see them, they're just so like, I mean, like, that's not the same. That's not the same kid, bro. Bro, back in 2000, from the 99 to 2000, like yo, like this. Not the same kid. Like what? Like yo, what's up? I remember y'all used to be all over the place. Y'all kept me in shape, basically.
Pretty much. And then yeah, like with them being around me so much, I think a lot of me has rubbed off on them, and now it's like, what? It's kind of they kind of settled down a little. Well, I wouldn't say Jacari has, but Robert definitely has kind of settled down a little bit. Jacari's still kind of all over the place. So I'm like, you gotta chill, man. Relax. And then well, go ahead.
It's good to see. Like I said before, it's good to see seeing them grow up. Like it's really. I'll be like, man, I'm getting old, man. Like the Jacari and his skills, like just like the way he moves and he when he does his flips and everything.
It's so fluent. It's so fluent.
Fluent in his moves and everything. I'm just like, whoa, like that's crazy. And like I remember hearing and remember when I talk to your mom and your dad sometimes when I get a chance and hear about Robert and accomplishments he's making in like basketball or football or in school, and I'm just like, wow, like it's just good. It touches a certain place in my heart when I see you guys like doing things in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I always wanted. I always knew y'all would be like when I remember watching y'all growing up, and I was y'all like, y'all got some special shit. You know what I'm saying?
For
y'all
sure.
Doing big things. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to be a part of y'all's lives and everything.
Yeah.
Feel part of it. You know what I'm saying? I know Master Yim feels the same, and Master Miller as well. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You guys are looking good. I like.
Thank you. I think when I first started, Master Hurley was teaching class, and that's when my stuttering was. It was bad. It was bad back then. It was so bad. So I couldn't even get my whole name out. And I mean, I still have that to this day where if I'm talking to somebody, I can't fully get my name out, so I have to kind of just slow down and then talk, because otherwise I'm not gonna get it out. But I remember when Master Yim came out to take over the class. I can't remember what he called me. I just kind of went with it because I knew who he was talking about. So, I always have respect for Master Yim. Always. That's like another. I'll say like a father uncle figure, because he pretty much showed me everything, like as far as he taught me a lot of stuff, and I use it every single day, and I have nothing but respect for Master Yim, nothing but love for Master Yim. So who knows, I might get him on the podcast as well. One day it's gonna happen one day. And that will be the most legendary interview I think I've ever done.
Right.
Because right now, I have to say it's a tie right now. I have to say between you and former WWE NXT Cruiserweight Champion Lio Rush. That was.
I remember that one. Yes, sir.
I think these two are probably going to be one of the best ones as far as visually. because there's some I've done audio that's up there, but I think
Right.
visually these two are gonna be the top ones.
I really appreciate that, Glenn. You make me feel so special.
Well, all right. I know you gotta enjoy your birthday, and I have a Merry Christmas tomorrow. You know,
Yes, sir.
Hope everything is well, and looking forward to talk with you again soon.
Yes, sir. And I want to say thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it. Kind of taking me down memory lane and everything. And
Yes, sir.
hope you guys enjoy it. Y'all listen up. Y'all, I'm not sure how the podcast stuff works, but, join, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yes,
That's
sir.
good stuff right here. Y'all got to listen in. Tune in.
Yes, sir.
But thank you, Glenn, for having me.
No problem. All right, guys, this is the end of the podcast. Make sure, like Mr. Jaquan said, like, follow, subscribe, whatever you got to do to stay tuned to the 100% Real Podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, we are OUT out. That's a wrap.
That's a good job, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. We got to do this again soon.
Oh, yeah. We just, we gotta do more. I was talking with Jason. He does like the editing on YouTube videos and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, Jason, we gotta put out more stuff, Jason. Like we met our goal. I was like, by the end of this year, I want us to have 400 subscribers, and we're at 400 now. So I was like, next year we're gonna go for 5. But I was like, we gotta put out more stuff. We gotta do more. I want to do more. I got so many ideas. COVID kind of really messed us up this year.
Oh, for sure. COVID messed me up big time. I was actually supposed to start my, I think, 4th trampoline park tour. So that really messed me up. We had all kinds of stuff lined up. And when that hit, it was just like, oh my gosh. Because we were supposed to go to Florida, like, the day it hit, we were supposed to go to Florida. Right before lockdown, we were supposed to go to Florida. I said, oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, COVID is like, it was just all like 2020, not today.
Yeah.
It messed up, all of our demonstrations, the classes.
For sure.
And it got to the point where we can't even do a Christmas show this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I came up with that idea. I was like, well, since we can't do an actual show, I was like, what if we make videos, like Christmas videos, us doing our skits, fight routines, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
And we can post on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And we were all like, we came with that idea, we were going to do it like that. But then I got the COVID. You know what I'm saying? And then that put me out. And then next thing you know, it was too late to even do that because it was like by the time we got done actually doing the videos and editing and everything, it would have been New Year's.
Wow. That's
we ended up. So I remember being in here like in the house on quarantine. I just kind of was just crying, and then Mr. Arnold came in. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, what's the matter with you? I was like, there ain't gonna be no show. COVID took the show. You got the show, man. I was really upset. This is like we've never not had anything for Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At Yum's Tiger, we've gone since 1997. So.
Wow, 97. Wow.
1997. Yeah.
I was 2.
Yeah, it's crazy. But like I said, next year we're just gonna hit it harder.
For sure, you got to.
I got the costumes and everything. We're gonna do I got Thanos costume, Doctor Strange costume, and Thor costume. I was like, we're gonna do Avengers. We're gonna do Power Rangers. We're gonna.
I'm like, I would whenever. It's like now I want to be a part of this now because I got a new Black Panther suit, and that one's a little bit. I could move around a little bit more in that one, The other one was kind of too tight because of my size, and so this one I got is just right. And so when I wear it, it's just like, let's go. And I was like, but I'm not on the demo team. I was like, I want to do so much, but I'm not on the demo team, so I can't. There's so many times where I've wanted to be a part of the show, like as far as doing like skits. I've never done that. I've only done like the Thriller thing, and I think that's it. And it's just like, I want to do some of this. And when even like at the school, we'll have like little talent shows and plays and skits like that, and it's so funny to see like how the kids react to like fake falls and stuff. It's hilarious, and and with being on a stage, I've learned how to fall, and I think Taekwondo has been really helpful with that. As far as me like if somebody were to like do like a thrust kick, I'll know how to like place my hands and kind of like flop. So I kind of that, and watching videos on like how to take bumps from like on wrestling. So I kind of use that and kind of go with that. And that helps a lot, especially with the dramatic side of things, with like skits and stuff. So I think I honestly think my purpose. Well, I didn't know what my purpose was a long time ago. I didn't know what it was, and I think I figured it out. I figured out what it is, and I think my purpose is to entertain people, because I've always had that entertainment factor, that it factor when it comes to entertaining people, and I think that's my calling, honestly.
Right.
And I think whenever I go to whenever I go to college after I take this last GED test, I had one college in mind throughout my whole, well, I wouldn't say out of my whole life. I'd say maybe like 8th grade.
Yeah.
I think Full Sail University. I think that's my calling.
Okay.
For digital cinematography. So I think that's where I'm at, cause like how schools have like the little career cluster thingies, the little career cluster tests. Every time from whenever I first started doing it to the last time I did it, everything said something with videography and stuff like that every time. So I think that's where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Cause I love making videos. I love editing them, and if you guys need another person to be involved with the videos, I don't mind. I edit on Final Cut Pro, and if you need anybody, like if Jason can't make it or something, I'm willing to be there and help you guys.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll talk to Jason and everything about it. That'd be dope. Have somebody like on standby and take pressure off him a little bit too.
Yeah, cause my YouTube channel's been going crazy. I started back in 2017. I would never think ever that I would get as many subscribers and views as I get now. I wouldn't think that in a million years, cause I used to be like, I don't know what to talk about, I don't know what to do, and it's just like as soon as I did it, everything started flowing. I was like, oh snap, let's go to Carowinds, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. It's like, and then with me, Robert, and Jakari being so close, we all did videos together at trampoline parks, and that's what started me filming the trampoline park tours, and actually going on tour with them and have them by my side so I can do what I'm supposed to do as far as filming and getting content. They could be doing flips and stuff, and when they're kind of chilling, I'll do my flips and stuff, and it's crazy.
Yeah. Good. Oh, this is my job calling me.
All right.
I'm already going right here. Let me go see what they're about to call me in on my birthday. That's crazy.
Well, all right, Mr. Jaquan.
It was good talking with you. We're going to get up again, all right?
All right.
All right.